Hello, 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 my lovely air signs. Koi here with the Clairvoyant Tarot to bring you guys the mid-month reading for April 2019. Hope everything's going well for you guys so far. Sorry that I missed the beginning of April. Was going through a couple personal things, but I am going to try really hard to stay consistent from here on out. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all the air signs. Just take what fits and throw away what doesn't. If nothing fits, then it's just not your message, and you can always contact me for a personal reading. So again, this is a general reading for the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Also keep in mind when I'm doing these cards, guys, the court cards, such as the king, you don't have to be a man to resonate. Same goes for the queens. So first thing we're going to do here is grab my vice versa tarot, and I'm going to pick just one card from this deck, or if more pops out, I'll let you know what they are as well. But the intention is just for one card to see the general feel of what you guys are going to experience here in the mid-month of April. So could I please get a card for all of our air signs, what they can expect this mid-month of April? That's a lot. That's way too many. Let's try that again. Now that's a little bit more acceptable, okay? We have about 4. So looks like there's going to be a building of a foundation or a goal manifesting. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to give an offer here. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's slow, cautious, protective. This is somebody who's stubborn and who has a thought-out plan. Now, since this is showing on the back side, because this is vice versa, this is indicating somebody who may feel like they have lost their chance in something, but this is focusing on the inner self. So there definitely is some introspection going on. Okay, the next card that popped out here is the Hierophant. The Hierophant's all about faith, or teaching your faith, living your faith. It also indicates a commitment, such as marriage. Now, again, this is the vice versa, and this is on the back side, so there's definitely some inner work going on here. And then the last card that popped out is the Wheel. There's going to be some sort of movement. Now, on this side, it indicates with the Magician here that you are manifesting this, you are choosing this. If it were to show up on this backside, it would almost be like it's just life that is kind of taking charge here, but it seems like you are going to be manifesting and making a turn in the wheel. On the bottom of the deck here, we have the 6 of Swords, which is moving away from a situation. And then on the top of the deck, we have the King of Cups, who is driven by his emotions, relationships, and art. So this definitely could be about romance here, but we'll take a look and see what this is relating to, because those are just the cards in the general feel. We're going to do an actual reading. That's a 7-card spread. I'm going to be using my Steampunk Tarot for it, and it's going to have 1 card for the general energy, 1 card or 2 cards for the past, 1 card for the current situation, the obstacle, immediate future, and possible outcome. So could I please get a general mid-month of April 2019 reading for all of our air signs, please? Bottom of the deck here, somebody could be having choices. This could also indicate your dreams and desires. You could kind of be at a standstill because you're not really sure what you want to choose as well. So that's very interesting. Currently, you are either tending your own garden or looking at your accomplishments. But I'm kind of getting intuitively that it's more so a hermity, where you're tending your own garden, and this is a 9, so it is connected to the Hermit, because the Hermit is the 9th card out of the major arcana. Okay, so I feel like there's definitely tending to your own garden here. All right, oh my gosh, and there's the Hermit. Speak of the devil, right? So this is the card for Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could not be dealing with a Virgo. It's just the energy here. And again, it's just secluding yourself. And trying to figure out what makes you happy. So in the past, you were trying to find out what your happiness was, and now you're tending your own garden. But currently, there is some sort of mental conflict going on within yourself. It's a situation where you could not be wanting to look at it. You could be blind to the situation, as this person is blindfolded, and they are blindfolded also to signify that since they're not looking at the situation here, they don't see that all these swords are not surrounding her. They're above her. So she might feel like if she makes a move, she's going to get cut, but she's not actually looking to see that it's all in her head, basically. This is definitely about being your own worst enemy when I think of this card. It's all about being up in your head and kind of creating your own problems that maybe might not even be there in the first place. So the obstacle here is working carefully. So you might not be working on the situation. We'll definitely get more clarifiers, but I want to move along to the immediate future. Here's the Six of Swords again, which showed up at the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely going to be leaving this situation. Somebody could be helping you, but there's definitely going to be a transition from the choppy waters to smoother waters, and it could be you manifesting this on your own because we did have that show up with the wheel. And the possible outcome of all of this is strength, which is really good. So that's very, very good to see. So whatever mental conflict you seem that you've kind of secluded yourself and like have gone within with, it seems like you will kind of move away from the situation in a positive light. So let's go ahead and get our clarifiers here. I'm going to use the Mini White Cat Tarot deck. And we're just going to get more about this tending your own garden here. So could I please get some clarifiers on the Nine of Pentacles, please? Yep. There's the Eight of Swords again. So you're tending your own garden right now because you're just unsure of which move you want to make. This is definitely you being all up in your head and thinking about this situation. And you've definitely been doing that. You are trying to discover what exactly your happiness is. So since this is the general feel here, let's get more into this conflict in your mind. Okay, here's the Hierophant again. There's some sort of faith or something that you have towards something, and you do want to have strength in this, and it does look like it is relating to an offer. Could be an offer of love here. So you might not be too sure like what your faith is. You might not be sure if you have the strength to do this. Which is very interesting. So since you don't feel like you have the strength, you're probably not working carefully on the situation, which also would be indicated with being blind to the situation and not looking at it. You're probably just all up in your head and not actually trying to do any physical work here. So let's see more about this obstacle and the Eight of Pentacles, please. Yeah, you're not working on an offer here that you probably are thinking about, and that's your obstacle. So if there is an offer that you want to give and you feel like you're up in your head, you definitely need to be working on this if it's something that you want. So in the immediate future, you're going to be moving away from this situation. Let's get more about this. Okay, yeah, so you're going to be moving away from the crying over the spilled milk. This guy here is crying over these cups that are spilled, and he's not paying attention to the 2 that are still there. So it looks like you're going to get away from that. You're going to get away from this thing that you're chained to. You're chained to this in your head, okay? You're going to be moving away from that, and maybe even away from the offer here. Let's see. Let's go to the strength here. What's the strength? And I'll be able to tell you exactly what's going on with the offer. It might be you're moving away from this negative thought process and crying over spilled milk and moving towards the offer that you want to give. So let's see with the strength here. Can I please clarify the strength? Let's see. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely you're going to be moving towards this offer because we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is an equal input-output. But there's also the Tower, which is something unexpected. Could I please get more about what the Tower is? Okay, so it's saying, oh yeah, this is not going to be unexpected, or this is not going to be expected, okay, but you're going to create order and stability in this, and you're waiting for that to happen right now. You're deciding if you want to create this and celebrate this. So something unexpected is going to happen in this. And it is going to kind of make you get that decision here. There's going to be an unexpected strength even that gives you this equal input-output in creating order and stability in this choice that you have, and you will end up celebrating in it. So it looks like you will be moving towards this offer and away from this negative thought process that you have been chained to, okay? So that's very interesting. Let's see if we can get more information from our romance angels. So could I please get some romance angels for our air signs for the mid-month of April, please? Any romance angels? Nope, not yet. Romance angels. All right. Yep. Okay. So bottom of the deck here is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This seems to be a reoccurring theme. I have already done the fire signs. I've already done the earth signs, and I even did the daily for the 14th. And it's definitely about positivity here. So stay optimistic, be positive, think positive so you can attract that to you. Okay, you could be healing right now, which is why you're in that hermit mode currently. You are healing here, which is very good. And then honeymoon. You guys could be taking a trip together, going away together, but you do definitely need to let go of control issues. With this 8 of Swords, it seems like you are the one who's trying to control the situation. You're just all up in your head and everything, and it's time for you to let this go and let the situation unfold naturally because this is divine timing, okay? You guys could have children together, or you could be having children in the future. And this is true love here. This is the romance of a lifetime. So if you're up in your head because you're unsure if this person really loves you or not, it does say that they do love you. This is true love. Whatever you have with this person that you want to give an offer, it is true. It is true, okay? So there's definitely no need to be worrying about that. So let's go ahead and get you guys some diamonds. So could I get some diamonds for our air signs for mid-April 2019? Any diamonds for our air signs, please? All right. Okay. Awesome. I usually like to put them in alphabetical order, and they flopped out alphabetically, so lucky me. Lucky me. The first daemon out here is Alistair. All right. And Alistair in divination represents focusing on liberal science, including observation and charting. So it could be, since you are in this Eight of Swords energy, you're not really looking at the situation. I think you're being called to actually take a look at it for what it is, okay? The next card out here is Flaga. And, oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. In divination, Flaga is about focusing on clearing away debris or physical and mental obstructions. So if there is those obstructions that you are going through, which again was depicted in the Eight of Swords, it's time for you to clear that away. It's time for you to clear that away and start seeing the situation for what it really is, okay? And then we have Moloch here. And Moloch is all about be aware of a stern punishment and unyielding strictness. Could be that you're punishing yourself and being strict against yourself, or even another person, but it definitely has something to do with this Eight of Swords energy that's going on here. So definitely be careful not to be in this kind of punishing sense. Just trust that the universe and karma will take care of everything for you. All right. So then finally at the bottom of the deck here we have Callie. Callie is all about focusing on feminine energy and also not judging females in power too harshly. So be careful not to judge people, especially female, and be sure to get in touch with your feminine energy, okay? Everybody has masculine and feminine energies within them. It's just what is more prominent at the time. So it might be that you just need to get, if you're a man, in touch with your feminine side a little bit, or just not see a female in a harsh light, okay? So just be wary of all that. Let's see what wisdom oracles are here for air signs. Go ahead and give these a quick shuffle. Give them one more. All right, so what do we have for our air signs for mid-April 2019? Oh, wow, you guys only got one. Chop wood. Oh, and blessed is at the bottom. Okay, so you're definitely being blessed right now, which just you have to put in a little bit of work, okay? And again, that is indicated with the needing to move away from this negative thought process of being up in your head. So you need to work on gathering your strength and trying to see this from a different perspective, okay? Stop being all up in your head. And I think that's what I'm going to title this. You're too up in your head. Okay? You just have to work on being up in your head, essentially. Okay? And let's get some runes for you. Are there any runes for all of our air signs mid-April? All right, we got one for you guys, and it is Manas. All right, Manas represents man or mankind. It could be the individual self here, or just the human race as well. This is about your attitude towards others and their attitude towards you. This is about your friends, social order, intelligence, forethought, creation, skill, abilities, divine structure, and awareness. Also expect to receive some sort of aid or cooperation. So with the Six of Swords here and moving away from the situation, you could definitely be having somebody assist you in that situation. You could be moving away in a situation with somebody to a better space. You could also be divinely guided in this situation. But either way, you're all up in your head and you're creating a negative thought process that you're chaining yourself to. So it's all about getting out of your head and out of this negative space so you can move forward and gather your strength, okay? So thank you very much for watching. I hope I was able to give you some advice here. If you guys would like to contact me, you can find my website, my email, my Facebook, and even my PayPal if you'd like to donate, all in the description box below. Thank you again for watching. Your likes, subscribes, and even comments are always appreciated. I do apologize for not getting you guys the beginning of the month of April. I was going through a few personal things, but tarot is my passion, so I'm definitely going to try to be more consistent from now on. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Until then, love, light, and to the stars.